Former Vice President Joe Biden appeared on ABC's The View claiming Americans begged him to run against President Donald Trump to bring dignity to workers, not jobs or paychecks. Well, as you might expect, hard-working Americans had a lot to say about Biden's so-called claims and made the 76-year-old regret his words. You'll love this. Joe Biden's first day as a presidential candidate has been an utter disaster. It comes on the same day that President Trump's economy hits 3.2% GDP growth, a number Democrats said Trump would never see in his first term. The former president never hit 3% in 8 years. So when Biden shows up on The View, he spoke about the economy and how middle-class American workers just want a little dignity, not just a paycheck. Well, some people blame Hillary's loss on that she couldn't connect with the blue-collar workers. A group Trump actually won, that and the Russian interference, said Joy Behar to Biden. But it's going to come down to Pennsylvania. We keep hearing this on the news all the time. Aren't you a Scranton guy? After Biden brags that he is a Pennsylvania guy and that the hard-working people love him there, loudmouth Joy interrupts him and says, how are you going to get those voters? I think by just making the case that we have to restore dignity to work, dignity to the way we treat people, Biden said. Think about this, the way we treat hard-working ordinary Americans and working-class people fighting to get in the working class is that we treat them like they are a means to an end as opposed to an end itself. Then Biden quotes Kant, who was the man who inspired Karl Marx, the father of communism. You know, Kant had this great quote, and I'm paraphrasing it, dignity is not treating people like a means to an end, which is going on now, but an end in itself, said Sleepy Joe. That's when he goes on to tell this long story about how he thanked some worker at a gas station. It sounds like a fake news story, but it brings Biden to his next point. My dad told me, Joey, a job's about a lot more than just a paycheck. It's about your dignity, it's about your place in society, it's about your self-worth, it's about looking at your kid in the eyes and saying, honey, it's going to be okay, and this president has done nothing to help that group of people. Is this guy serious? Well, Americans were incensed Biden had the audacity to claim President Trump hasn't helped the working class. Oh man, what is he talking about? Restore dignity. People want to know how they're going to pay their bills, they couldn't care less how polite people are to them in the street. Trump is really going to brutalize him if Joe gets the nomination. It won't be pleasant viewing, tweeted Jonathan Best. Restore dignity to work? What the hell does that even mean? You and Democrats need to stop placing illegals above American citizens. That would be a good start. Oh, by the way, check the latest numbers on the economy. Better than Obama and you could ever do, tweeted Brian Dornbush. Are you kidding? Today, there are more people working than at any time when Obama was in office. Lowest unemployment, lowest food stamp needs. What is dear old Joe talking about? Tweeted David George F. Joe Biden can't say Trump's economy isn't breaking every expectation that the Democrats claimed he could never achieve. If Joe Biden thinks he is going to appeal to the middle class by talking about how he is going to bring dignity while his record under Obama caused millions of Americans on food stamps and unemployment lines, he is daft. As President Trump said last night about Biden, he is not the brightest light bulb in the group. Nope, he certainly is not. Joe Biden going up against Trump is like a lamb to the slaughter. Thanks to President Trump, Americans have dignity and jobs, and no one wants to go back to the disastrous Obama years. Share tweet.